I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swings through that one. Messick with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up.
So 2 away with nobody on. Roger Baez will hit next.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Julio Guevara. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude, and I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman.
Martinez.
1 out, base is empty. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And a seed into center, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One gone, runner at first. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. 2-1. Safe in second, and that was not close. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Digging in, Dan Turner. Fastball is outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two outs. Got him. That K is his third of the game. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. Top of the second. Stepping in, Prince. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Number 16. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
Man at second. That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. Throw to first in time.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Angel.
Down the number 2 hitter. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off, 2-2. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Caratini down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Elliott Ramos. Man, manager out of the dugout now.
Pitching.
Reed Detmers will take over here.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 18th home run of the season. It's 4-0.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction.
And now the first baseman.
The first baseman,
Turner over at first with one away. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second, and he's out.
You know, something that's often overlooked in a caught stealing situation is just that catcher's footwork.
Man at first,
now
nobody out. And now here is Ron Groves. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the move. Pitch inside.
That's it.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Out towards left center. Ramos sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here's Adley Rutschman. Runner at second here, one gone. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Kafis coming home. The throw in, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-1. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball. At times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Man at first, one away. Next to hit, Jason Fox. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering misses. Full count now. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. In the air to left down the line. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, an error, and no one left. We're through 5. Puerto Rico have the advantage 4-1. So coming into the game now on defense, Nick Kale. He takes over behind the plate. So digging in. Elliott Ramos.
3.
Ball 4, take the base. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Here goes the runner down the line. And that drops foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat.
Runner on the go again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Martinez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes again. Called strike 3. Throw there. Safe.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. Kicks and deals. In the air, right field. Velasquez nabs it, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First, there comes a skipper. So up next, Roger Baez. Velasquez. The lead runner out at second. Moya at first. 2 out of the inning. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2-2.
Hard hit right side. Off balance throw in time. And that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Well, walks. Been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now the third baseman, Ron Groves. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Cale. And he chases that one below the zone.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Runner at second, 2 down. Stays alive. Man at second. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fox waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes. All set for the start of the inning. Here's for
3-3.
back to the top of the order now. And now center fielder Fox gets his lead first. Nobody out. Just missed.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. And safe. It's a stolen base. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's the second baseman. The tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Gunnar Henderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run at the plate. Line drive, that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Garcia won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Victor Gonzalez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, walks. Have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Marcelo Meyer, a critical at bat in this game for him. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. So the tying run at second. And that's downstairs and outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Grounder might be 2. Off-balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And here's the first baseman. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. First offering. Runner goes. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Intentional walk here, and that sets up the double play after the stolen base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intention. Walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous to the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. A second scores as well. They lead it in the eighth.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Victor Gonzalez is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. 2 on, 1 out. Groves now at the plate. That misses. Ball 3. Freeze on second. Frias at first. One gone. Foul ball there. Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it. Because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And here is Nick Cale. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Save! Here's a high fly ball out to center. Baez. And that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Through 8 full, the All-Stars out front here at 5-4. So remaining in the game defensively, Marcelo Meyer taking. Over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. That one missed. Kike Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Went right after him there, Siggy. No messing around.
3 pitches right there. 3 really good fastballs in that at-bat. But what stood out is all of them in a different part of the zone. He started them away. You look out over the plate as a hitter, and then he busts you in. You're not quick enough to be able to pull the trigger and turn on it. And then he finished up in the zone. Good velocity. Caught the top part of that strike zone. That's a great example of how you mix your locations. Just as important as mixing speeds.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And now Luis Moya. Swinging a foul straight back. One strike away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Jonathan Rodriguez. 2 outs, runner at first. This is Willie Castro. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I rock to it and me. The good part is father to father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is as easy.